What's going on, YouTuber? I know it's been a minute. And episode 2 is out.
Hold on.
What's going on, YouTubers? And we're back. I know it's been a while, but episode 2 is now underway. I'm your host, Nibz. So we're going to be talking about London and what the style they have to offer, and see what the influences like Western have on the effect of sneaker culture in London and what it brings to that image. But the thing is, for Nibz, I know you need a cut. I need a cut. But we gotta give them episode 2 still. So that's why we're here at 5 Star Barbershop. My main man, Lopez, is waiting for us inside. Will help us out. So let's get on into it.
Alright, let's get it.
Okay, Lopez. Appreciate you letting us, do this here. If you guys ever need a cut in London, Ontario, ever come to London, Ontario, see my guy Lopez and the whole 5 Star Barber team. Always keep us fresh, always keep it fresh. Speaking of which, when you come in the barbershop, I just gotta ask, is there a certain style or thing that you see, not even just shoes, but in general, of what people wear when they come into a barbershop? What do you notice with that?
Well, I see when guys come to the shop, they come in their most comfortable gear.
Yeah.
Something like what you guys are wearing right now, Could be joggers, could be jeans, shorts, kicks. They want to look fresh, they want to feel good. That's what they come for. That's the main thing I see.
I've been mixing drinks, I've been pouring lately. Popping all these pills, I've been tripping lately. All these thoughts and I'm going crazy.
When you see somebody from London, I do think London has a particular style when it comes to sneakers. The condition of their sneakers are very worn. London people, they wear their sneakers. When I think about London, I think about those Converse, those Stan Smiths, all dirty, like the white ones, you know what I mean? It's a significant style to London, because when you go to Toronto, or when you have somebody come from Toronto here, you can tell their shoes are in mint condition.
Yeah, I noticed that too. People all around, Western, for example, or just anywhere else in London, they wear Converse, they're really white, but they just hate it when it's white. Yeah. They just put them on and they just go to caves, or they just go to the party. They go to Prohibition or something like that. So if they're looking for Yeezys, looking for NMDs, so that's a shoe though I noticed everybody wants, and people don't even wear them.
And this is where I want to bring Western into the discussion of London. Because Western, you have people that come from different styles and backgrounds, right? It's people are international students, so you have all these different flavors. So it's noticeable when you see somebody who's from Western and London. I can see that.
You can tell. Western is just a big, huge melting pot where everybody, you come in, everyone just adapts and steals, kind of all bite your style, and not even in a bad way, but just this is the image that you have to take if you want to be a Western student.
Yeah, I speak all these different languages, but I still don't have macro like everybody else. You know what I mean? That's what it is, right? So
yeah, no shots at Western.
No. The conversation of Jordans is so hectic, and especially in London, there's this whole there's this notoriety that they have with Jordan. If you wear Jordans, if you like Jordans, if you're a person, you're a certain type of person. Oh, I would never wear Jordans, ever. No, that's not me. I'm not a Jordan person. But what is a Jordan person? Why would you think that we're all like this? Because there are so many Jordans, right? You're bound to like one of them, you know what I mean? One style, one colorway. They want to let you know, I don't wear Jordans.
Yeah.
And I don't know, why is that such a negative thing?
Well, personally, when I see somebody come in a store and they're wearing Jordans, the first thing that comes to my mind is okay, this person isn't a window shopper, they're gonna spend some money. Now, I think that the issue is people don't want to wear Jordans because it represents people that don't value their money. Yeah, very don't know irresponsible. Irresponsible, just splurging, trying to prove something that just looks childish. Children buy Jordans, right? They're sneakers. Yeah. I don't wear sneakers, but it's okay, but what if I told you that that's just how I spend my money? Everybody, $200, that's about the price of a bottle of the club. Yeah. Well, I'm thinking especially as students at Western, people like to go out a lot. So to me,
why choose the problem?
Yeah, I don't see why it's a problem. I think it's just more so the fact that maybe certain celebrities wear them, because before Miley Cyrus wore, Red 11s. Nobody liked Red 11s, but Miley Cyrus
the girls, like girls,
right? And then every girl just want that one Jordan. So you know, all of a sudden they don't like Jordans, but this one doesn't look like.
It's not a Jordan. Yeah, like what the hell?
What do you say? I have to jump in on it. What is it? What else does Jordan look like? I just don't understand.
Yeah, you can have your inspiration from social media every now and then, but if it's your sole purpose, because I know people who are only getting things that are current, like. For example, your Hirachis. Remember the Hirachi thing?
Oh yeah.
Like Nibz was one of the first people to cop Hirachis in London when they like first retro released again, and you were getting clowned.
I had a family telling me that I have Transformer shoes. First of all, Transformers don't wear sneakers. Have you ever watched these Transformers feet? No. They're not wearing nothing on their feet.
But then the thing was, the funniest thing was after they were clowning him and they realized all this whole overwhelming social media presence of the Hirachis. They were like, oh Nibz, can I, like, what Hirachi should I get?
Where can I get this?
Where can I get that? You know what I mean? And the problem with that is, if your rotation or your whole sneaker collection is driven by whatever's on social media or whatever you see is just more trendy, like, once you have that shoe, in 5 years you won't be able to wear that shoe because, like, you're just like, oh, like, it's not what's in anymore. I'm really driven, and what you've seen on the first episode, by nostalgia factor. Right, the whole 90s era was a classic era for sneakers, and like that whole explosion about like the phenomenon, you know, sleeping outside, everything that comes with a sneaker. A lot of people in Western, they don't care for that, nor do they even know about that, right? So I bought this shoe based on nothing else besides my own personal life. So when I wear this shoe now, from where I wear it in like 10 years from now, I will still have that same feeling. I will still have, like, nobody will tell me nothing about my sneakers.
Let me tell you something about London. Very small. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Like, you know, trends just, it's like domino effect. It's just like boom, 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 boom. Like you see people, like hairstyles, for example, like the twists or like the man bun. Like you see like
man bun.
These things come out of nowhere. Weird trends.
Bro, no, stop. Go back to the man bun, because I need to address all your Western people right here, bro. And the cameraman, yo, how about this is you too, dog. You're not exempt just because you're on the team. Bro, the man bun was like a huge facade like last year, like 2 years ago or something like that. And I swear to God, Lopez, you gotta tell me now, how many people are asking for the man bun now?
I mean, when they started coming out, everybody was having the man bun, so they would just come in for the little lineup and stuff. Now, I'm chopping up man buns.
Yo, you gotta get hot, dude. Yo, you gotta get hot. Yeah,
it's just, they're coming off now.
No,
that's it. It's out.
And
it's funny. It wasn't a London thing.
It was a Western. It was a Western thing.
So let's address London versus Western. Let's distinguish the two. Like, how do we tell, like, sneaker wise, like London and Western style?
All right, London and Western. The difference between the two, I feel, is like we were talking about for the majority of this episode. Western is very, very trendy. You'll have your own personal taste here and there, like. They'll have maybe a 1-2 sneaker that they feel is like hot and they won't really care about what people think. But the overwhelming majority of their closet is like what's going on. London is very true to like what they want, because they won't really care about what it is, and it's maybe not even a retro. It won't necessarily be. It's just whatever. Like they'll buy like the Tokis. You know what I mean? Something like that. But they buy the Tokis because they like them. They buy the SB Dunks because that's what they want, you know? Like, a lot of people are into the skate culture here. So that's the difference I notice from when I see Western people into sneakers, like sneakerheads, and London people that are into sneakers.
And that's the funny thing too about Western being trendy, because style is supposed to be an expression of yourself, right? Right. Self-expression. So keeping up with trends, always asking like, oh, like Nibz or Nabz, like what's cool? If they haven't seen it, like they don't want it.
Right.
You know what I mean? Right. So like if you bring something new, like people, they're very hesitant. They're very hesitant. They're not edgy enough, I guess, to want to start their own style.
They're not confident enough to just be like.
Exactly. Everybody gets noticed, right? Whereas like bigger places like in Toronto or whatever, Windsor. You know what I mean? Like you don't really no one's really watching you. Do you ever feel that? When you're going to a big city, you feel like a smaller fish in a bigger pond.
Yeah.
It's a bolder statement walking around London or walking around Western wearing something that's different. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like the big dogs or something like that. Yo, Lopez, what's good? You know, They always come right here in the middle of my cut too, you know? Like, we're about to get a nice angle, like a nice cut, and then they just come and gap your hair. I was like, bro, I'm just sitting here like come on, man, you know? Like allow me, you know?
Thank you guys for tuning in. That's the second episode now of Soul Searching. Say thank you to 5 Star Barbershop for letting us film here. Obviously, for hooking us up with the dope cuts as well. We covered a lot of topics here today about London and Western and the secret place. So go ahead in the comments, let us know if you agree with what we're saying or if you have anything to contribute to the conversation. And don't be afraid to subscribe.
Ask Soul Searching question of the day, and that is, whatever your hometown is, tell us what that town is and what shoe or what sneaker represents that town. What sneaker do you think about when you think about London? I think about the white Converse. I mentioned it a couple times, but white Converse, dirty, has to be dirty if it's crisp, not London. Dirty white Converse, that's what I think about London. What do you think about it?
I mean, right now I think Superstar is the trend.
I see Lopez laughing over there. What do you think about when you think about London? Too.
Man.
Say it, I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking.
What?
The flight Jordan?
Jordan flights.
Dirty
Jordan flights.
No.
I've been mixing drinks, I've been pouring lately. Popping all these pills, I've been tripping lately. All these thoughts and I'm going crazy. You be chasing hoes, I be chasing the past.